Okay.
I be chillin', sitting back, having fun with what I have. All the bros got drinks and snacks. ScrazyTube on top of that. Whoa, the place y'all let you know. Good vibes we preach alone. Good vibes we preach alone. I be chillin', sitting back, having fun with what I have. All the bros got drinks and snacks. ScrazyTube on top of that. Whoa, the place y'all let you know. Good vibes we preach alone. Good vibes we preach alone. Yeah. Good vibes we preach alone. Good vibes we preach alone.
Hey, welcome back to another episode with your boys, Scrazy, Trehdel, and Devon. Who is the highlight of this episode number 6. Welcome back to 2021 with your boys in the ScrazyTube Podcast. Boys, how you guys doing?
I'm good.
Nice. So Devon, my man, you are the
Right.
highlight. We are making Devon talk this episode, literally.
Yeah. Most of the time he just has his mic muted like that. That's not gonna work this episode, that one. So,
Yeah.
let's go. Announce yourself.
You have made a mistake.
How? What mistake was that?
My life thought non-interesting.
We need to gonna talk about your life. We just said we're gonna make you the highlight of the episode.
Exactly.
So it could be anything.
Well, I did
Yeah.
start it off awful, I guess.
And yet you just said your life is uneventful. How?
Because I don't really do anything.
Okay, so how did your day start off awful?
Huh?
How did your day start off awful?
Well, I set the wrong alarm, so I wake up late. And I had to rush to get to class. It was maths.
It was who?
Maths.
Oh. Wait, how college has been since it started for you?
Well, I have 4 assignments already.
That's crazy. That is
Exactly.
crazy. Well,
If you are eating right now, so. I just come from karate, so
you just come from what?
karate. I told you guys I was doing karate. So
Interesting topic. I want to see a Sanchez fight.
Interestingly, I actually want to see that happen as well.
Omar was training too.
Yeah, you think you're feeling a game better at it?
Me? Well, I just started last week. Basically, right now, I'm learning katas. May not Sanjiv exactly know what kata is.
Yes, I do. I know all 26 katas.
I wouldn't
And
know
also,
because
I know but a bunch of others as well.
Interesting.
The only difference is that your katas are going to be different to mine. Because remember, the katas vary in each dojo. So your dojo would have a certain type of katas compared to mine. So if you look up Shitoryu katas, you'll be able to find the one that I used to learn. And similarly for you, depending on what your dojo's name or reference is, you'd be able to find yours. But all in all, katas are basically just if you guys have ever watched the movie, what do you call it, the Karate Kid, the old one with Mr. Miyagi, you would, not only that, even the one with Jackie Chan, you would know that they do this thing called wax on, wax off, and so on. That by itself, the actions they perform in that itself can be considered a kata by itself, because your regular day actions is what ends up being in a fight, right? So your katas that you learn, your katas are practically what you would be doing in an actual fight. So it's just for your body to get used to those movements. That's all what a kata is about. Well, there might be another reason, but this is the reason I was told by my sensei. So
wait, you mean to tell me I could be doing absolutely anything and I can use that in a fight?
not necessarily. Okay. If you notice, a footballer, if he gets into a fight, the way he would end up fighting is the same way he would be playing football.
Right.
That's because that's how his muscle memory has been built, correct?
Right.
Your muscle memory acts accordingly to those actions. So each kata, for example, there was one particular kata that we had, and this was my favorite one. It was called Mojo. And this was the 6th kata that you'd be learning. I actually liked this one because it was like a head block, well, otherwise known as an upper block, 2 upper blocks, lower block, then this spin around block, and then 2 punches, a back kick, and a hook kick. I used to love this because I ended up practicing this way too much because I liked it, right? And I kid you not, in one of my tournaments, I actually ended up using it by out of nowhere, out of the blue. Wasn't even planning on it, I just used it. That's because my muscle was prepared, and the way he stood in front of me, the opponent, was in the perfect angle so I can perform that three-step motion. So yeah.
So basically, he just put himself in that position.
Yeah. So same way. That's why katas are kind of important. So back to Devon. So Devon, how many katas do you know?
Well, since I just started last week, Sanjiv. Actually, they're my first kata in 2 days.
Even though you started in a week, I know some persons who have started a week and learned like 8 katas. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I don't know how they do it in India, but
no,
apparently
it's not okay. Don't go to now region. That's completely wrong. What you're doing there. One person who one might even consider racist. Yeah, literally, I'm telling you. Just letting you know. Because it depends. Like I said, it depends on dojos, right? My dojo, we used to tell them that we want to learn more, and that's when they used to teach us. Normally, how katas are taught is that you once you finish your exams and you get promoted to the next belt is when you learn a new one, depending on how it is set, really, right? For me now, I was more the open-minded one, so I used to just keep learning and going. So I was the only person there who knew like 13 katas when I was just in white belt. So that's why I was asking if you were like that.
No, I only learned one so far.
Question, out of the blue, right? Is your first kata named Pattern?
No.
Okay, cool. Because I remember mine was called named Pattern.
Yeah.
No. Wait, so the one meant wait, so is there like a certain, like you said, there was like a certain I guess motion when it comes to katas, right? So like
Yeah.
they all vary basically. So what kind of motion you doing that one? Like
Well, my kata is called the Hien Shodan. So I don't know. You really want me to like explain all the motions, the actions?
I mean, yeah, just give us like a visual representation.
Okay, the first one is like a kind of head block and like a side block, like block from kicks, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And second one is, I don't think is a block. Well, you just crossing both hands like over your torso. And then,
Oh, I think I know what I mean. I've seen that somewhere. All right. Well, you planning on like chasing after it like full time? I mean, karate, on a whole.
well,
Like deep.
after here, I was a world ranked black belt, so I kind of very interested now to see where I can go with karate.
Okay.
You know what's
So
interesting about this, Devon? The kata you're currently learning, right? Used to be our second kata that I used to learn. The second one. The first one
Yeah,
was
go
called
on.
pattern. The pattern used to be like just punches. It used to be lower punch, front punch. And then we had Hien Shodan, the second one. Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Why?
I mean, you started already. Why not?
Started. My guy. Oh, I finished.
Black belt.
I finished. All I'm doing now is just training every day.
Bro, you sound like you're sick.
I sound like I'm sick?
Yeah, you're talking very like I don't know, like you have something stuck in your throat or something.
Screw you.
We heard it from the shadow people.
Yeah, the shadow people from last episode. I found them in my house. Yeah.
I mean, your house has a bunch of things, so
What do you mean? by
closing
that?
doors on their own.
Oh yeah, true. Doors open by
And
itself.
I don't understand how, but yeah. But that one. So you agree on like making a video with you and Sanjiv fighting?
Bro, my first fight was like last week, Thursday, and my second fight will be tomorrow. I wouldn't say I'm a pro at fighting because I'm not.
I mean, when you
Okay.
get a black belt.
Maybe.
Trehdel,
maybe.
that's gonna be like 8 to 9 years from now.
No, son.
How?
Maybe.
Devon, explain. What do you mean by no?
I mean, why
I'm telling you, it takes 8 to 9 years.
to learn how to fight?
No, to get a black belt.
Bro,
Hey.
you hear what he said? It means he ain't said get black belt.
No, he
said,
did.
"Man, you fight."
He did.
Choda, what did you say?
Who, me? If I said I had a black belt?
No, you said.
What you
Oh
said?
my god.
No, Sanjiv said he already has a black belt.
No, Trehdel. Okay, you said both of you to fight, right? And then
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
when he has a black belt.
when he has a
Devon
black
has
belt, right? When Devon has a black
Oh.
belt.
Well,
That's
Choda,
why I
that
said
mean
8 to
take
9
a-
years.
Well, I guess we'll just wait a whole decade then. But yeah.
By then, I would have probably made
Um,
some new moves and whatnot.
Well, by then probably y'all will be like, what?
But here's the thing:
What
if
if-
we do end up in a thing, we need to make sure we have Jaden around.
How come?
Oh yeah.
Purely because here's the thing: when I'm in an actual fight, right? I've told Trehdel this. In a tournament, I broke my bone and I still continued fighting. That's how I fight. When it's an actual one-on-one fight, that's how I would fight. You can break my bone, I'm still gonna continue until I'm defeated you. So far, I've only lost one match, and that was because I got knocked out. But yeah. So
Wait, that sounds like you got some serious like
No.
intent to kill somebody or something.
no, that's how most fights go. You can be extremely injured and they're gonna keep continuing. Now that is what you call a serious trained professional in karate.
Huh.
Because once you go to the Olympics and so on, which normally gets held in Japan, they don't
Normally gets help.
normally
In
held in
Japan?
Japan, but sometimes it is held elsewhere. Because once I remember it was held in London, once it was held in China, and once held in India. So the other times I can't remember where it was. But so what I was trying to say, right? In those Olympics, well, because I've been in one, they don't like, what do you call, look at you with mercy. Yes, they do. They don't try to kill you, obviously, but the way they would fight is they would fight to win. That is why you see me being competitive with everything, studies wise, well, sometimes, work wise, game wise, everything. I'm a little competitive is because that's how I was trained practically with everything. So they train you to win. That's why I never look at defeat at all. I only look at victory. So so that's why I said, like, we need Jaden if that's gonna happen, because Trehdel, you might end up getting knocked out by him or me, one of us, of course. So yeah, that's why we said Jaden.
Obviously, it's gonna be supervised. I'm just not gonna be the one trying to stop y'all, because I can't fight.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah,
then again, you just reminded me. Wasn't I supposed to teach you karate at one point? You told me in summer. I remember you told
I guess. I said I did say I want to learn, but it's like, I guess whenever I feel like it, whenever I feel like I'm ready for it.
That sounds like never.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't really like fighting, so yeah.
Well, it's completely up to you. Anyways,
But
Devon.
yeah.
Devon.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. So, quick question to you. Well, I'm just gonna keep the flow going. So earlier, me and Trehdel was about to ask you something, and then I kind of stopped. But I do have a question. Now, when you're doing kumite, right? Last time when you had kumite. Kumite.
I have no idea what that is.
A kata is the patterned action. Kumite is the fight. So
Okay.
when you're in a kumite, right? What is the go-to call out they give you, or do you just have something?
What?
Okay, when you make a pun. Okay, when you're in a kumite, right? Every action you do, you normally try to yell out or exhale. Kia. That's why. Okay. All right. Just was a little curious, because I realized that over time most people tend to evolve out of that. Because I started with saying that to saying K, just literally K, to now recently, like a few years ago, I started saying Kwai. Kwai or Kai. I don't know. It depends on how you're. Remember, when you're yelling, it's not to like just yell. You're yelling to exhale, so that your punches are felt harder. So
normally, the Kia is on like a step.
Is on a who?
It's on the.
Like when you're stepping, not necessarily on a pun.
No.
Also, you mean like when you're finishing a move or something?
No.
I don't understand.
Well,
what by step.
Send y'all the video. Well, I mean, send Trehdel because Sanjiv probably already night. So.
Okay. I feel like I'm a complete novice because I know nothing about karate. But yeah. But yeah, so Devon, other than that, right? what do you like do on a daily basis? Well, never, man. You said not really. You don't really do much. Okay, what do you plan to do?
Netflix.
Like, okay. And but then I got like a suggestion for a show on Netflix, right? Because and they just like how much hours if you had to spend if you had to say like a time ratio of 24 hours, how much hours a day would you say you spend on Netflix? Like 16?
Probably. Because I'm at
So basically
India, so you know.
So you mean you just have it running in the background and you don't realize?
That sounds like me. Only thing mine is TikTok.
It happened to
Fall
me.
asleep on TikTok.
I sleep on TikTok.
Y'all sleep on TikTok?
You see, right? I just open.
Then again, I don't.
You see, I have something called as auto scroller. So it'll automatically scroll after every minute, or if it's played over 3 times, right? So I just leave it on my keyboard by the number pad, and it just keeps scrolling while I'm doing work.
Oh, I don't really scroll my TikTok like that, so I wouldn't.
I only go there because it's interesting. Because I know, okay, my TikTok's filled with information. Like, for example, like the Trump and Biden thingy that's going on, or let's say some Simpson stuff or something like that. Or Elon Musk, who's the richest person right now, I just found out. And if you find the reason why Jeff Bezos is no longer the richest person, you will actually be surprised.
What is the reason?
Apparently he got a divorce, and he had to give I think a quarter of his share to his wife and ex-wife. And apparently I think it was about $400 billion.
That's
and
crazy.
Now his wife, ex-wife, let me say, is the richest female in the world.
That's crazy.
So yeah, you see, these are the type of information I get from TikTok. So most of my TikTok like this information stuff.
Imagine being the richest person in the world and losing to a divorce. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I'm sure you could probably make back that like with these.
Maybe, yeah, because remember Amazon is a huge thing.
Exactly.
So I'm not surprised. So for Devon, I need you to architect a house for us. Do you think you could do that?
Wait, no, reverse. That again, please.
Reverse. You mean wait?
That's it.
What? Who is it there?
My guy said reverse. I'm
Reverse.
not a car.
You say you want me to act
Beep.
a hoe?
Beep, beep, beep. I'm reversed. I was saying, Devon, can you architect us a house?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Bro,
Would it crumble?
if you could make the
Would it
podcast
crumble?
logo.
I could design a house for you. I can architect a house.
I was gonna say something.
I don't know what the terms were. I just said architect because I thought that was the term.
I'm just architect.
Is the person who studies architecture. Architecture is the environment around.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah.
The expert explained it.
Well, there you go, guys. So yes. Well, Devon, I think you would know about this already, because me and Ricky would have spoken to you about this. We were thinking of designing a house that is meant for it's like a gaming house with full high tech and all that. Remember I told you we were talking to you about it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, something like that. We had an idea, but it seems like Ricky is sleeping on it right now. And I think you had suggested one of the ideas, which was like a dome inside and like a cave. I completely forgot what you said. It was like 3 years ago.
I lost too, so
Yeah, it was like a while back.
A dome inside.
No, I
How
don't
tall
know.
would be the dome?
I have no idea. Because the drawing that Ricky had done, I actually love how it looked. So yeah, but it was a while back.
Huh. I don't know. I kind of see the house. I kind of see the house being more like Okay, you see the one that I have on Minecraft that Jaden made, something like that. That to me that looks kind of I guess futuristic.
You know the house I built in Minecraft? Yeah, my house will be looking like that.
Good luck trying to find lava and keeping it hot and warm.
Yeah, of course. Imagine snowing outside. It's like fucking freezing cold. Of course you need some lava.
I don't even know why you want lava on your house, but you know it's cool.
You know, I'll make sure to get some obsidian to make sure that the house doesn't burn.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, that should be fun.
I want to see you. Okay, there's two things I want to see. One, I want to see actually live in the house because you'll probably have to keep the house cool like 24/7. Two, I want to see how much the people who you're gonna actually design that house charge you. And three,
Oh,
I want to see people actually build it.
No, I would probably do that myself. Like okay, when I say do it myself, I'm not gonna like build the entire house. I'll probably build like a miniature version of it. Not when I say miniature, not like a table sized, like a tree house sized. I would just
So
do it
you're
like a
gonna
hobby
find-
project.
Oh,
And
okay.
to create a lava, what I would do is like melt like hot metal, and have it like in this kind of a furnace, like a 24/7 furnace, just to keep it melted. Although I
Or
feel
you
like
could
it
just-
might evaporate away.
You can't just use rocks.
Maybe, but can rocks melt?
They were volcanic rocks.
I don't know. I haven't done my research on anything yet. I just built a house in Minecraft and I said I want one.
Oh yeah. Back to Devon, right? Devon, what you see in your house looking like?
why?
Devon, the episode is about you. We can't just be talking constantly.
Anyways, what was your question?
What's your house looking?
Oh, yeah. What's yours gonna look like?
The house?
No, like
Huh?
your future house. How would it look like?
Yeah.
Basically, I see it inside of a mountain. Basically, a
That's-
nice wide view,
Mm,
180 maybe.
nice.
You know?
Yo,
So-
it's hope I had the same idea as you know.
But
I
Trehdel,
secreted it basically. Secluded.
you see,
Huh?
right? You have the idea, but you can't build it. Devon has the idea, but will build it.
Yeah. So I'll just ask Devon to do mine as well.
You're gonna Devon, make sure you charge him like 10 times the actual amount.
Why?
Why not?
Dang. Yeah, man. Dang. That's how you treat a friend? That's crazy. But for me, mine would be more like instead of a mountain, mine would be more like on a cliff. Like, you know what I mean?
I want,
It's like a cliffside view.
honest talk, I want my house to be like a regular old house, right? Like one of those cabined houses, but the outside looks like wood. Okay, the outside looks like it's wood and concrete, but the inside now it looks like a full-on high-tech, fully customizable RGB style house inside, but outside looks like completely plain and normal.
That would look a bit. I don't know. I
No,
mean,
okay, watch it. Okay, imagine this, right? Imagine this. You're the owner of a company, a huge company like Microsoft. Think of yourself as Bill Gates, right? You own the biggest company in the world, but you dress like you're a damn guy who lives on the side of the street like a homeless person with ripped shoes and shit. Would anyone think that you are the richest person in the world right now? if you're like that.
Obviously not. Obviously not.
Exactly
That's
my
how I
point.
literally was planning to live. I don't plan on getting fancy stuff.
Exactly my point. I want the outside to look regular and normal, like there's nothing to find over here, but the inside to look more modernized and stuff. But maybe my ideas will
Is that
definitely
like a
change.
cabin?
It's
But
not
you
like
said
a
like a
cabin.
cabin.
It's like, okay, think of it like a regular house, but only things that the inside is more modernized. When I say more
okay.
modernized, I mean like completely modernized. Maybe. I say, watch me say that now, but 2 years from now, I'm going to be like, nah, I'm going to have a better idea.
Or you could just have like a regular looking house and then there's a secret passageway in the house to lead to the actual house, which is more modernized and underground.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, for me, I don't know. I'm kind of like the type that likes things, I guess, clean. Like, you just got this clean, nice look. Like, if I sit on one theme, it's gonna be like the same theme around the house. If you see what I mean. So, like, say if I'm doing like something based on nature, it will literally just look like nature around the house, basically. I don't know.
I would
That's
do
just
that,
me.
but then again, remember, if you end up getting a girlfriend or a wife, you need to make sure she agrees with those commandments.
Boy, that's the problem.
Stay single, fellas.
Nah, don't say single. Fall in love.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one?
Sanjiv talking.
So here's the thing, right? Here's something that came in my mind earlier today. So I want you guys' honest opinion, right? Okay, let's say we all three go on like a road trip to the desert, and our car breaks down and we get lost. So we decide to walk it back, and because our car broken down as well.
Wait. Remember just now I was like, all three of us who did it.
Wow.
Why you something else though?
Yeah, so like I was saying, right? The three of us, we are in a desert, stranded. We are walking. Let's say we ended up finding a genie lamp, and we rub it, and a genie pops out. And when the genie says, "I can only grant you 3 wishes," right?
Mm-hmm.
What would be your first 3 wishes?
Infinite wishes.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I like that.
That's the first thing I was gonna say as well. Infinite wishes.
Yeah, there's a reason why I asked you this question, right? Because I was thinking to myself, infinite wishes is what the first thing I'll ask. But then I remembered every single genie movie so far that we have watched, right? Every single one of it says, the genie says, I can only grant you 3 wishes. And when the person asks for infinite wishes, they say, we cannot do that.
Yeah, that's not possible.
They say that is the only, they always say, that is the only wish we cannot grant is infinite wishes. So, what would you wish?
Well, I guess they say money wins the world, so I would say infinite wealth.
Okay. And, Trehdel, just continue. Tell me all your wishes that you would wish for.
Probably like infinite health, so that way I could make it back out of the desert and live a healthy life.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my last wish, probably just another vehicle,
Wow.
so I could actually drive out to the place.
All right. So, Devon, what about you?
I mean, I would probably wish for world peace and equality.
Nice.
You know, when you really gotta think about it, I would wish for like riches, like for the good reasons, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And telekinesis.
And who?
Telekinesis, basically.
Okay, nice. Okay, so here's my 3 wishes, right? My first wish would be, I wish for my next wish to come true.
Hold on.
Huh?
No, my first wish would be, I wish for my next wish to come true.
But then, if you do that, when it comes through, become true either way.
Okay, now listen. I wish for my next
No.
wish to come true. And then my second wish would be, I wish for infinite wishes.
Wow.
Oh, but
Okay,
then they'll still tell you can't do that.
But remember,
And you basically waste a wish.
they already granted that they will make the first wish come true. Because remember, in Aladdin, he literally says that there has never been a wish, there's never been a case where a genie has been able to get wished out of his thing, right? But if you remember in Aladdin, he did say that I wish I can be the prince, and I wish my next wish comes true. And then when he wished for Aladdin to be free, he got set free. So similarly, I can say, I wish for my next wish to be true, and then my next wish would be, I wish for infinite wishes. And
I've
then,
never watched Aladdin, so I wouldn't even know.
well, I'm talking from the old cartoon one, so.
Oh, that one? Yeah, I don't remember anything from that movie. I just remember the flying carpet and Jasmine.
The new Aladdin is okay, but I wouldn't say it was the greatest thing. It was cool.
Mm.
So yeah, I was thinking about this really hard today. I don't understand why I was thinking about it, but I was thinking about it.
That's crazy.
So
I mean, if it's possible, it happened. Who knows?
I'm saying, so Devon,
Man gonna say it? Oh.
Devon,
Yes.
hi.
Oh,
That's what you're calling for?
I want to know.
And, okay, so Devon, on a serious note, right?
Definitely. Okay.
What? Yo, I just remember Devon sent me a video just now, right? Basically, Devon want to explain the video to them? Oh, did the video show?
Probably see. It was on my status.
I mean, for the others,
What? Oh.
the audience.
It was like basically where some guy was on Omegle, and then another person was drawing him in a sketchbook or whatever. Well, that's what we thought. Then he drew him. It looked pretty alike. So the fella took a picture, and then the person that drew the picture closed the book, and on the book had Death Note. So basically, he's going to die.
Yo, my guy face went from like happiness to like a complete distraught. After that, he was like, "Yo, I just played myself." But yeah, wait. So I'm like the only person here that hasn't really been on Omegle.
I never went on Omegle.
Alright, so
I used to
maybe
go
me
on
and Devon should probably.
I used to go on Omegle just to like make YouTube videos. Because if you know, even on my main channel, I have a YouTube video where I was beatboxing on Omegle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Omegle used to be. But here's the thing, right? People usually get like inappropriate stuff. I've never encountered encountering ever. Because okay.
How do you avoid that stuff?
Huh?
How do you avoid those stuff? Like,
Remember, Omegle, you can create tags to what you want to watch. So you can literally put TikTok and you'll find people who are looking there for the same thing.
okay.
Or
I didn't know that's how it works.
Yeah, so or you can put like Fortnite and you find people who want to play Fortnite.
Interesting.
So similarly, what I put is I put beatbox and music. So I only found people who are also doing the same thing.
You know, I'm gonna probably go on Omegle and see if I can find somebody to talk about cash with. Because it be getting lonely out here. It be getting lonely out here, man.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening for you, Trehdel.
Like,
You ain't finding nobody who gonna be talking to you about cars. They're gonna be like, oh, I see you. Bye. They're just gonna skip you.
you wonder what people calling me, but anyways. Back to Devon, because, you know. Wait, sir? Devon?
I probably wouldn't go on it like by myself, like with somebody else.
You know, I wouldn't go on it by myself either. That's why last time when I was on Omegle, I made sure one of my friends was around. Okay, on Omegle, right? Normally you when you're alone, what people like to do is they okay, like not all, most of them they would like to like check your IP address, get your location, and they would try to stalk you.
I can have my friend on Omegle.
Yes, so what normally people do is they have like a friend, and they normally don't do it at their houses. They normally like meet up somewhere elsewhere, and that's where they do it. So last time when I did Omegle, it was in my house. The only things that I had like changed up some stuff around, because well, I know what to do, so I changed a few things around. But it was not fun because I encountered this one particular guy who found out my IP address and everything, and then I found out his IP address and all of that. So it was like a battle of the best.
Y'all different, right?
But
I ain't going on that.
But in the end, in conclusion to what happened there with me, we both settled it with a one-on-one match on Rainbow Six Siege.
Bruh.
So it just so happened that he had the game Rainbow Six Siege, and it just so happened that I was also playing at the time. Right now, if you tell me to come on a one-on-one, I kid you not, you're gonna end up no-scoping me with a regular classic pistol.
I don't even have the game on my laptop right now, so yeah.
Because I don't know, recently I've noticed that it's either that my reflexes have slowed down by an infinite amount, or I've just completely realized that I'm complete trash at the game because my aim is complete bad.
Still don't understand how you're saying I'm bad at voicing yet, further a bit now, but you know, it's cool. Because I don't even play the game myself right now.
It's not just that. I'm talking general, any game, any FPS game. I genuinely feel like you're better than me.
Well, we shall see when I get my laptop.
Talking about that, Devon is better than me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
6?
Call of Duty Mobile.
I just play that frequently, so it was like.
You do? You still do?
I would expect Devon. I would expect Devon to be better now.
Devon, you want me to download the game and play with you sometime?
Cool.
Alright, let me download it right now.
Not that good. I'm gonna see. But yeah.
Trehdel, we don't care about you. Bye.
Bro, I was talking to myself. Anyways, guys, I think that's it for today.
Bye. Shoo, go talk to yourself. You're not talking to us. Shoo, now bye.
Oh, that's really shame. Should have gone. He coming back in like 3, 2. One. See?
Y'all miss me?
No.
No.
Hey, bye.
Gone again. Anyways,
guys. Devon is the highlight of this show. Well, episode. Trehdel is back. Is he? Trehdel?
I ain't talking until y'all say y'all miss me.
We don't miss you. Bye.
Okay. Good night, everyone. You know, enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm out.
So Devon, do you want to end this off?
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you would want in the future, and Trehdel is always interrupting. Anyways, have a good one, and smile crazy.
You stole my line. Peace out, fellas.
Yeah, 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 yeah.